Nothing much. New ships. German battleships. Battleship Unhalt. How many German battleships did we receive recently? This is crazy, bro. We must have received like 15 to 20 German battleships in the last year or so. John, thank you for 25 months. Welcome back. Can we have this in full screen? So this is like an older design. It looks like in some old-ish design, but it's gonna have like completely opposite features probably. That does look like 2 turrets in the back and 2 turrets in the front, so 12 guns. And this turret should have an amazing angle because it looks very far in the rear. We'll see. Let's say a battleship with an original layout, armed with 15. Son of a bitch. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy shit. 15 guns in tier 8. I can only imagine like a 1.4 Sigma or some shit like that. 1.5. 350 millimeter guns. Okay. Relatively small caliber guns are compensated by the number, high salvo weight, and high armor penetration of high explosive shells. The ship is well protected against both HE and SAP. However, her citadel is quite vulnerable to enemy shells compared to the typical armor scheme of German battleships. In close combat, Unhull can surprise the enemy with a powerful 700mm torpedo mounted in the 4 single-tube torpedo tubes. At the same time, unlike most German battleships, she has no hydro. And where would these torpedoes be? Maybe this? Here? No, it looks like just... Maybe all the way in the back? Underwater. You think they did that? Mikasa would like a word. Okay. What the fuck are you? Alvaro de Bazan. A Spanish tier 10 DD. High-speed destroyer with a powerful artillery armament. This destroyer is similar to the Italian Capitani Romani type ships. The main feature of Alvaro de Bazan is 8 135mm main caliber guns with HE and high-powered AP shells, so no sub, as well as the ability to use the alternative firing mode burst fire. Okay. Thanks to her fast 40-knot speed, she can rapidly attack enemy ships and deal heavy damage in a very short amount of time. Torpedo armament is represented 2 4-tube torpedo launchers. Good range, not the highest speed and damage. Consumables are represented by classic destroyer set of engine boost and smoke gen. Oh, so it will have a smoke as well. So hit and run with a smoke screen. Interesting. European destroyer Dalarna. Holy fuck, this thing is long. Let me take a look at this one more time. Bunch of AA. Torpedoes all in the middle. That's a shit ton of AA. Holy fuck, look at the amount of AA this thing has. And hopefully dual purpose main batteries. Okay. This thing is long, bro. 2 guns, 2 guns, 2 guns. That's AA, I take it. Some torpedoes here, a bunch of AA. Oh, it's got side launchers, so not on the front, okay? Okay. Oops. Versatile destroyer, combining powerful artillery and torpedo armament with the most modern air defense equipment for the 1950s. Okay. Powerful torpedo armament, strong air defense, no smoke, and a decent caliber for our main guns, which allows ships. Okay. The main difference between this ship and its predecessor, Holland, is the additional turret, which gives it one of the best damage per minute of her type. Ay, ay, ay. So they didn't mark it as a premium, which is very awkward. Two types of torpedoes in combat. High speed, low damage. Slow and not most long range. Oh, so perfectly usable for YOLO Rush. Because right now, if you're playing a European DD or Swedish, oh, it's a super ship. Ah, okay. All right. Yeah. I ignored the star. My apologies. Like if you're in any European DD right now, you rush somebody, you got to make sure, like you rush a battleship of tier 10, you got to make sure that he's already like half HP. Engine boost, repair party, defensive AA. Ah, here they are. Here they are. I was wondering when they were going to finally show them. Huge ass Japanese submarines. Is that a small gun and that a big gun? Okay. Which included 3 ships and operated Imperial Japanese. Well armed, fast moving. Oh god. Highly autonomous with a short dive capability and suitable for wide variety. However, the price high performance was the largest placement for the cost. The main armament of the submarine is composed of 6 torpedo tubes with long-range torpedoes in the bow of the hull, as well as a 140mm main caliber gun with sap shells under direct control. 140mm. This thing will have absolutely no problem damaging DDs at all. In fact, anything in the game. I mean, you have a lot of DDs that have like 113, 120, 27, 30, 35. 140mm is good enough to do damage to anything as long as you hit it in the superstructure. And when it comes to DDs, it will probably pen their hull as well. And it's SAP. Sub has excellent surface maneuverability. How the fuck does a big ship like this have an excellent surface maneuverability? But it is significantly lower underwater and has limited dive capacity. What do you mean? Oh, okay. This makes long dives impossible.
These ships make me happy. I uninstalled the game.
Thank you for 19 months. Don't worry. I will continue for as long as I can to kind of play for you. Playing on the surface of regular attack and damage. Okay. Ship parameters. Oh, here we go. So, German battleships. Battleship. Why do I keep saying it in plural? German battleship unhulled, tier 8, 70,000 HP. Fucking hell. Okay. 32mm plating. Range is good. 4,000. Well, that's, I guess, if you pen. Oh my fucking god. 88mm penetration with HE. Oh, so it will pen every ship in the game anywhere it hits, besides the turrets. I don't think any ship in the game has higher than 80mm armor, unless we're talking sides. Like waterline. I'm curious about how it will do with the cruisers, bro. CV deck. Oh, what is the CV deck? That's a good question. Let's take a quick look. Give me a sec. Of course. Of course, we're gaming protected its piggies. Hello there. 87, you say? What if we add... Can you add IFHE on a battleship? I think, yeah, you can. For the secondaries. Can somebody do the quick math? How much pen would the primary guns that originally penetrate 88 millimeters have? How much would they have with IFHE? $110? Very interesting. Very interesting. So with HE shells, you will be pinning it like wherever you hit it. And you got 15 guns. And the range is good. The accuracy is probably going to be dog shit. Huh, okay. Interesting. Chance to cause fire 27, 815. Okay. 30 seconds. Okay. Slow turret traverse though. Why would these turrets have slow? Oh, it's like, oh, they look kind of like a bigger version of Bayern, I guess. Okay. Where are we? 1-7. I expected it far worse, to be honest. 271 dispersion. Oof. Oh my god, that is a lot of damage. 54 knots, 6 kilometers, 45-second reload only. Okay. Launcher, 180-degree turn time, 15 seconds. That's a very slow turning torpedo launchers, but where? Secondary armament, 6 double 105s, 8 single 150s. Okay. 5.2. I hate that. 5.2 is so useless. 25 knots, really? So this thing will be slow. Okay. 15.5. Tier 8, so you can slot the detectability. So we drop that by about 3.5. So that's like 12 kilometers. That's pretty good. Okay. Damage control, repair party fighter, spotting aircraft. Okay. Okay, I mean, all right. Well, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. I'm curious about the torpedoes. I'm curious about the gun angles. And I'm curious about that pen. Spanish destroyer Alvaro, was that this one? Yeah. $26.6, 19, 9.6, 23. Okay. Oh, fuck me. 10-second reload time? Fucking hell, dude. Cruiser has better reload than that. With far more guns. Okay. Burst fire. Reload time 40 seconds. Three volleys. Very low damage. Huge range. Very slow. Good reload. Okay. And not too many of them. 10 times 4, 30 mil, 2 times. So useless. Maximum speed 40 knots. 7.9. Let's say it's 8. So we drop that by 1.8 or so. 1.7. So like 6.2, 6.3. That's not a horrible concealment. It's like Harugumo. Yeah, 6.2. Okay. Damage control, smoke generator, engine boost. Okay. Dalarna. 20,000. It's not much. Okay. Okay. 2 times 5 torpedoes, maximum damage 10,700, 15-kilometer range, 86 knot speed, 90-second reload. Or, I expected a huge difference, to be honest. I expected it's going to be like 18, 19K. No, 14.4. They still don't do a lot of damage, but better. 10-kilometer speed, 10-kilometer range, 70 knot. Okay, so these are perfectly fine torpedoes. I expected them to be like 6-kilometer range and 18, 19 thousand damage. I really expected them to be slow, short, and high damage. But the damage isn't high. The range is medium and the speed is high. Yeah, these are the slow ones that do more damage. The fast ones are here. So these are perfectly good torps, man. Perfectly good. They still don't do like huge damage. But they go extremely fast and their range is okay. Okay. The HE DPM is crazy. I didn't see the reload. Where's the reload? Oh, 2 seconds reload of the guns. Yeah, that's... And you get 6 guns. That's pretty badass. That's pretty badass. I'd like to see like stats of Småland for the comparison. Or Holland. Or both. Dual purpose. 6 kilometers. 36 knots. 7.7. 6.1? About 6.1? Maybe even, yeah, about 6.1 concealment. Okay, not bad. Damage control, engine boost, repair party, defensive AA. Okay, I mean, he doesn't get a lot of HP, so... Okay. This is... Like this in combination with this could be pretty nasty. Pretty nasty. We'll see. 24.2 thousand HP on a fucking submarine, bro. It has more HP than most destroyers. With the same plating as destroyers. .5 kilometer range. Ooh. Oh yeah, this thing will pen cruisers as well. What? 2.3 seconds reload, that's it? I mean, yeah, it's only one gun, but bro, this is a submarine. This is not a destroyer. 2.3 second reload with almost 3,000 damage per pen. This thing is going to be gunning down DDs. This thing is actually going to be gunning down destroyers. No shit. I'm just not sure if this is the gun in the back or in the front. The one in the back was bigger, so I'm guessing when you run away, this doesn't feel right, honestly. I expected that the reload was going to be like 10, 12 seconds, you know, just for the show. Or that if something is extremely low HP and it's bullying you or you want it out of the equation, you just surface, you fire a couple of times, sacrifice maybe some HP, you finish it off, so you don't have to depend on torpedoes hitting, and you move along. Bro, 2.3 fucking seconds, this thing is gonna be gunning down ships. Boom. 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 And every time it hits, with 39 millimeters of penetration, it does almost 3,000 damage. This thing is gonna murder DDs, chat. I'm not shitting you. It's got the HP to sustain. It's got the HP to sustain a brawl against a destroyer. And unlike a destroyer, it can choose to just not be detected at some point. This is very concerning. Like, the sole existence of this thing is very concerning. Not to mention that this just shows you, obviously, that wargaming is moving in this direction as well. They're going to make submarines and underwater destroyers. Okay, so much for the whole low HP and stuff like that. Right. Sonar. 6 torps. 10.8. Oh my god. Only 6-kilometer range? Oh, super fast. Super fast torps. So yeah, this thing is going to be a tank. You're going to be playing this like G plays submarines. You're just going to surface super close to someone. You're going to unload all the torpedoes you have into them. And then you're either going to dive or you're going to stay up with a gun. Again, the only question is this gun in your booty or not? 35 seconds reload. Number of loaders, 6. So all 6 torps will be loaded in the same time. In 35 seconds. This is madness. This is actually madness. Oh my god, this thing is a tier... I thought we were talking about a tier 10. This thing is tier 8? This thing is tier 8! With this amount of H... What? What? I thought we were talking about a tier 10. I'm like, this thing has more HP than a lot of tier 10 DDs, bro. And torpedoes that reload fast or super fast.
Born a month ago, doing great and still very happy to watch you play with Daddy.
Thank you, Kuiper, for 2 months, man. Appreciated. What the fuck are they smoking in that HQ? Today, I really didn't expect to get mind blown, but I got mind blown again. Wargaming proving that they are perfectly capable of blowing my mind 6 years in every day. Fucking lunatics, bro. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be fun to deal with. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's put this reload and this speed and oh, yeah. Oh, this is going to be great. 27 knots. Oh, yeah, without the flag. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Yep. Right, this is, This is a very interesting, very interesting ships, I gotta say. Totally not overpowered. Not a single one of these ships that I've just saw here look overpowered in the slightest. Like, not at all. Perfectly balanced so far. Perfectly balanced. But wait, chat, there's more. There's one more dev blog. And let's take a look about this one. Based on testing results, we're applying changes to British battleships Ivami, Aquila, and Hampshire. There will also be changes made to submarines. British battleships Renown and Hawk. I honestly, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly. 6 and 8 added the engine boost consumable. Okay. British battleship Hawk at tier 8. Main battery Sigma parameter increased from 1.5 to 1.6. Main battery firing range with the stock gunfire control system module increased for 600 meters. British battleship Duncan tier 9. Maximum torpedo. What the What is this? Maximum torpedo damage increased from 21 to 29,000. Bro, that's the highest damaging torpedo in the game. On a battleship, it's almost 30,000 damage per torp. How many torps does this thing have? Chad, how many torpedoes does this fucking thing have exactly? Torpedo arming distance reduced to point blank. Torpedo launch sectors in the direction to the bow were slightly reduced. Okay. One per side. It still takes like half of your fucking HP. More than half, depending on what ship you're in, with one torp. Now, obviously, there's the tier system and the torpedo protection belt calculating system, but this one torp is gonna be fucking hilariously deadly. And what's the reload of this thing? Let me guess. This torpedo reloads like every 30 seconds? 40, 50? What is it? That is hilarious. British battleship St. Vincent at tier 10. I can only imagine. The amount of HP restored, 55 seconds. The amount of HP restored by specialized repair teams consumable from damage received to parts of the hull increased from 50 to 60%. Great. Maximum torpedo damage increased again, almost 30k. Point blank. Yeah, right. British cruiser Hampshire. Lord God, thank you for your gifted sub, my man. Very much appreciated. Hampshire tier 8 cruiser. Okay. British battleship Collingwood at tier 7. Added the hydroacoustic surge consumable with the following settings. 3 charges. 3 and 4. Added the main battery reload booster consumable with the following settings. You remember that meme? Just slap a radar on it. When you don't know what to do and how to balance shit, just slap a radar on it. Now they're just slapping consumables like crazy on everything. They didn't just add one consumable and then see how the ship will perform. They just added 2. Just let's go. Okay. Japanese battleship Iwami tier 9 increased the accuracy of secondary battery guns. They're now similar to guns of Georgia. Right. Italian aircraft carrier Aquila tier 8. Number of torpedo bombers on Italian aircraft carrier. Sorry, it took my brain a second to figure out what we're talking about. Italian aircraft carrier. More carriers. Awesome. Reduced from 21 to 18. Number of engine... Okay. Patrol fire increase. Okay. Changes to submarines. Change dispersion when launching torpedoes. For bow tubes, reduced from 11.3 to 3. Well, what was the point of nerfing this? Wasn't there a dev blog like literally not even a week ago where they did exactly opposite of this? They went from essentially no dispersion to some dispersion. So now they just canceled all the nerves. I mean, okay, sure. German submarine U-4501 tier 10 sonar ping range reduced from 14 to 6 point. Yeah, that seems like a slight nerf. Seems like they're fine tweaking or tweeting, or I don't even know how you call that. Fine tuning. Right, this looks like ready to go, and they're fine tuning it. Right, Chad. If you are watching this on YouTube, if I do end up publishing this madness on YouTube, let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm curious to hear what you guys think of these fine tunings and these wonderful additions that Wargaming has in store for us. And we have absolutely no say in it. And smile! You'll be better! Piece of me dies every time I do this.